Hello, my name's Ron, and I'm talking into my laptop. That just gives me a feeling of wanting to communicate, um, and now I feel that hopefully I am, and hopefully this will make sense. The reason why I'm doing this is because I think it's time for me to um, reach out more into what I feel I can do to help this world. I feel it's that time. Um, so here we go. How do I start? I start by saying that I really, really believe that the one of the most important things in life is for us to learn to trust that inner voice that's within us and begin to express whatever is within us within that moment without so much thinking about what we have to say or what we have to do. Because if we can learn to live life that way, what happens is we start to create more spontaneity. We start to live the life that we really truly want to live, and that life of a person that we truly are, the person that we truly are. Now, you can say these words, and hopefully, the process that I believe the universe slash God has given me will help that much more so in this whole conglomeration of what quote spiritual teachers are trying to get across. And there's been many good things that have come from people and have been very helpful. Yet I think the key thing that we all need to grasp a hold of now, especially now during these times, because I do believe that this is a special time um, in our world, in the universe, for transition, for change, for evolution. So, my piece is this. I believe very strongly that we already have within us the gift to heal ourselves and to heal others. And I also think that we rely too much on all of these other things that are out there, the spiritual teachers, the religions, the philosophies. We become so tied into them that we lose the true essence of what God wants from us, and that's for us to truly be who we are and to truly gather together and heal ourselves and to heal one another by being who we are in this moment, not trying to be spiritual or not trying to hold on too much to any, again, one religion, philosophies, belief system. Because once you do that, what you do is you lose the true essence of what God is and what we are. So the better way, I think, is again to look inside yourself. Do we need to hear from other people and other things and other philosophies? We don't have to, but it is very important to learn from those who are going in a direction of truth. But how do I know, or how do we know which ones to do? Trial and error sometimes. Sometimes it's a spontaneous voice that comes from us, something that comes to us. These words of, I call it synchronicity slash miracles, and they happen by us first and foremost learning to be honest with ourselves and honest with other people. And a lot of that has to do with taking a chance, taking a risk, step by step, reaching out. This we can all do. And then once we see that we've been able to do that and we haven't been crushed, we haven't been killed, we take that next step towards peace, that next step towards what truth is. And then we start to find it. Then we start to find it. Now, one of the things that I found that there is a consistent truth that's in most major religions philosophy, and that one thing is, and this is just a word, but it has to do with love. What happens is when you truly, truly grasp a hold of what this is, you can't help but see and feel that the essence of what this is comes out in giving. There's an energy that comes in, and it can start in all kinds of different ways. We could be very selfish, we could be angry, we could be afraid, we could be confused. But once we grasp a hold of this truth, that love, this thing that's a truth within, deep within us, when we grasp a hold of that, we can't help but for it to come out. And again, all the major religions, philosophies have this as an essence, that it is important to care for one another. So there we go. We have that as a starting point. What's the other thing? I'm going to throw out right now some words to me that are important, that put together again what my belief system is in words. And then maybe I can explain this along the way. And maybe with some of your questions, comments, or whatever, we can find even deeper truths. I believe that we all need to live a life of what I would call, you can call anything you want, present moment awareness, along with an honest, open intention or desire or love or whatever you want to put in that. Now you could use that as a part of your starting point of growth, or some of you who have already been doing this work or being this work for however long, you can put that within your own belief systems and your own philosophies. But the key thing of all of that is to be able to take maybe that. I think if you use that, it'll help a lot quicker than a lot of the other philosophies. But to bring those things, whether it's Christianity, whether it's New Age stuff, whether it's Hinduism, Buddhism, Middle Eastern philosophies, and sorry if I've left anything out. And use those as a tool for you to truly find yourself. It's all good, but please remember not to become too stuck in any one of those things, because if you do, what happens is this: it starts to become restrictive, and it starts to become a tool that drags you away from what you truly are. Then you start to believe in your essence that, oh, you must believe this or you're not going to make it. You must believe this or you're going to go to hell, you're going to be extinguished, or I'm going to harm you if you don't believe this. Whether it's a religion, whether it's philosophy, whether it's a political belief system. Or no, I'm of this political belief, and this is better. I'm of this one, and this is better. Those kind of things will do more harm than good. Because when you truly find this, what you find is that all of them have some good stuff to them, but all of them aren't the answer. They're all one thing that can bring truth. There's this thing, and I don't know a whole lot about it, but just the concept of the yin yang. I believe it's from Chinese philosophy from many, many years ago. The whole concept of these two opposing forces that when they're together, that they need to be together to bring harmony. It has to be that way. What we've done is we've separated them, most of us, maybe all of us to some degree, through conditioning, through maybe genetic kinds of things that have happened to us throughout evolution. And it's important for us to bring that all back. Instead of having the selfish ego take over, the ego have so much control. Or this idea of, oh, well, when I'm spiritual, then everything's fine, and then everything's good, and I'm getting rid of all the negativity. No, you need to bring it all into one place. And to accept that there is good that there is bad and there's ugly within all of us. And then to see it, and then to bring it together, and then you can use whatever tools you have to extinguish the imbalance. The best way, I believe, is within that moment what you're truly feeling. I'm feeling anger. Okay, then I'm going to look at that. I'm feeling fear. Okay, I'm going to look at that. This is the first piece, I would say. Or I'm feeling nothing. A lot of times that happens too, right? So I'm examining this, I'm observing this, and I'm saying, what I want right now, what I desire, what my intention is for this to go away. That could be one thing you say. Or that you observe that this is something. Either which way, it's important to develop a tool to use to bring forth love. You may do that as a practice in the beginning, and it may be more mechanical. That's okay. It doesn't have to be, oh, I got to be perfect with it first before I practice it. No. You practice it with whatever you feel in that moment can work for you. What happens over a period of time is spontaneity. And it can happen so much quicker for you. I'm going to leave with that and say, please respond. And hopefully we'll go on and we'll grow together. Bless you. Thank you. Let's do this because it's very important right now. We need it in this world. There is so much that needs to be done.